Hi everyone, I hope you are well. In this video, we will explore the fascinating history of our planet Earth, from its formation to the present day. Part 1. The formation of the Earth. About 4.5 billion years ago, our solar system began to form from a cloud of gas and dust. This cloud gradually collapsed under the influence of gravity, forming a disk of matter that revolved around a young sun. Over time, the particles of matter in the disk began to cluster and clump together, forming larger and larger bodies. The largest of these became the planets, including the Earth. At first, the Earth was just a ball of burning magma, due to the heat released by the impacts of the forming bodies. This intense heat melted the iron and nickel in the center of the Earth, forming a solid core surrounded by a mantle of magma. Then the Earth cooled and the solid crust began to form. This was very different from what we know today, with many erupting volcanoes and oceans of magma. Asteroid and comet bombardments also played an important role in the formation of the Earth. The impacts brought water and organic compounds, which were incorporated into the oceans and contributed to the formation of life. Eventually, after hundreds of millions of years, the Earth reached its present form. Although changes continue to occur, our planet is now a place where life can thrive, thanks to a combination of geological, atmospheric and biological factors. Part 2. The first living things. For the first few billion years of the Earth, no life was present on its surface. It was only after 3.5 billion years that the first living things began to appear in the oceans. These organisms were very simple, made up of single-celled cells, and were classified as bacteria and archaea. They were able to produce their own food through photosynthesis, which is the conversion of sunlight into energy. Over time, living things evolved to become more and more complex. Bacteria and archaea gave rise to other groups of organisms, such as algae and fungi. The first multicellular animals appeared about 600 million years ago in the oceans. These animals were very different from what we know today, but they laid the foundation for the evolution of life on Earth. 500 million years ago, the first land plants appeared. These plants evolved to survive in harsh environments, developing roots to absorb water from the soil and protecting themselves from harmful UV rays with pigments. Thus, life on Earth continued to evolve and diversify. Animals colonized the land, plants evolved to form forests, and the first humans appeared. Part 3. The age of the dinosaurs and the mass extinction. About 250 million years ago, the Earth experienced one of the largest mass extinctions in its history. Nearly 90% of the species became extinct, probably due to climate change and massive volcanic eruptions. However, life continued and new species evolved to fill the ecological niches left vacant by the extinct species. Among these new species were the dinosaurs, which dominated the Earth for over 160 million years. Dinosaurs were incredibly diverse creatures, ranging from small bipedal predators to gigantic long-necked herbivores, such as Brachiosaurus. Dinosaurs also evolved to develop complex social behaviors, such as herding and parental care. However, 65 million years ago, another mass extinction event occurred, and dinosaurs were wiped off the face of the Earth. The cause of this mass extinction is unclear, but it is likely that it was caused by a combination of factors, such as a comet or asteroid impact, massive volcanic eruptions, and climate change. After the extinction of the dinosaurs, new species evolved to fill the ecological niches left vacant. Mammals began to diversify and grow larger and larger, leading to the appearance of animals such as elephants and rhinoceroses. Today, the Earth is populated by a wide variety of animal and plant species, each adapted to a specific environment. Earth's history shows us that life is both fragile and resilient, able to adapt to the most extreme changes and thrive in diverse environments. Part 4. Human history. The history of humans on Earth is relatively short, covering only a few million years. The first hominids, the ancestors of modern humans, appeared in Africa about 6 million years ago. These early hominids were relatively small, ape-like creatures, but they evolved to become larger and more intelligent. About 2.5 million years ago, the first upright walking hominids, such as Homo habilis, appeared. Over time, hominids evolved to become increasingly sophisticated, developing stone and bone tools and spreading throughout the world. About 200,000 years ago, the first anatomically modern humans, such as Homo sapiens, began to appear in Africa. Over the next several thousand years, humans developed into the only hominid species on Earth. They developed complex languages and cultures, created art and music, and built advanced civilizations. However, human history is also marked by conflict and radical change. Humans have colonized new lands, destroying ecosystems and indigenous cultures. They have also experienced devastating wars, pandemics, and climate change. Today, humans face major challenges such as climate change, biodiversity loss, and poverty. However, we also have the capacity to use our intelligence and creativity to solve these problems and to build a more sustainable and equitable future for all living species on Earth. Part 5. Current and future challenges to planet Earth. Today, planet Earth is facing major challenges that threaten the survival of many living species, including humans. These have a considerable influence on the natural environment, affecting ecosystems, biodiversity, and natural cycles such as the water and carbon cycle. Climate change is one of the most urgent challenges facing planet Earth. Greenhouse gas emissions, primarily from human activities, are contributing to global warming, leading to extreme weather events such as storms, floods, droughts, and heat waves. The consequences of climate change are already being felt around the world, threatening food security, human health, and economic and social stability. Biodiversity loss is another major challenge for planet Earth. Humans have destroyed or degraded many natural habitats, leading to the extinction of plant and animal species. Biodiversity loss can affect the stability of ecosystems and the availability of natural resources, also affecting the quality of life of human beings. Pollution is also a major problem for planet Earth. Humans produce large amounts of waste such as plastic waste, chemical waste, and toxic emissions. Air, water, and soil pollution can affect human health and environmental quality, with negative consequences for other living species. To address these challenges, humans must take steps to reduce their impact on the natural environment. This may include reducing greenhouse gas emissions, protecting natural habitats, reducing consumption of natural resources, and promoting sustainable practices. In conclusion, the history of planet Earth is a fascinating story of change and adaptation. Since its formation about 4.6 billion years ago, the Earth has gone through many transformations, including climate change, tectonic movements, and mass extinction events. However, the Earth's history is also marked by the presence of life, which has adapted and evolved in the face of these changes. Today, the Earth is facing major challenges that threaten the survival of many living species, including humans. Climate change, biodiversity loss, and pollution are urgent issues that require global action to reduce the impact of human activities on the natural environment. This requires awareness of the importance of protecting the environment and preserving natural resources for future generations. As human beings, we have the power and responsibility to take action to ensure a sustainable future for all living species. This can include simple actions such as reducing energy consumption and promoting sustainable modes of transportation, as well as more ambitious actions such as establishing national and international policies for environmental protection. Sustainable technologies such as renewable energy, organic agriculture, and clean technologies can also help reduce the impact of human activities on the environment. Ultimately, protecting planet Earth is a collective responsibility and requires a global commitment to promote sustainable lifestyles. By working together to protect the environment, we can ensure a sustainable and equitable future for all living species on planet Earth. I hope you enjoyed this video and gained a better understanding of our place in the universe. Feel free to share your opinions and ask questions in the comment section. Thanks for watching.